Okay, I want to thank Pete Gleason for being with us today. Pete is with Bag Makers. Bag Makers is one of our strategic partner suppliers. And I want to thank Pete for having taken the time to be with us today and to go through everything. And Pete, thanks so much. All yours.
Thanks so much, Ian. Welcome, everybody. First off, as we're approaching coming into third quarter here, I want to thank everybody for all the faith you've shown in Bag Makers this year, and appreciate your business. And wanted to give you an idea for those of you that may think you know us, but also those of you that are not familiar with us. I wanted to give you an idea of some of the features that Bag Makers offers you, some of the characteristics of the company, a little bit of our history. I'm going to talk kind of high level with regards to what I think our strengths are. I'm going to touch on some product categories, but not really speak a lot about specific products today, just to give you a little bit of an idea of who we are. And I think our line, when you go to our website, bagmakersinc.com, really speaks for itself. I use the word team a lot, and that is basically how we operate. So anybody you get a hold of is going to be able to take care of you. So without further ado, just wanted to give you an idea, a little bit about who we are, and going to leave some room at the end for some questions. Just to give you an idea, I am the Vice President of Sales. My contact information there. Again, we all work as a team. You will find at the bottom of most of these slides, there will be contact information there. And of course, it's in the promo EQP file. So you've got that. So sales team contacts right there. We basically have got every territory, including Canada, Hawaii, and Alaska covered. So feel free to reach out to your rep if you want to do a follow-up meeting, or if you've got some questions, or if you'd like some samples, anything like that. We're all armed with a lot of case histories, so we can really help you out and be kind of an extension of your idea or a creativity group when you're working on a project. So also, as part of Promo EQP, you are considered our A+ customer, one of our A+ customers. So the sales support at Bag Makers Inc. Is a team that's available to you. They can do anything from put a quote together for you, answer product questions, and of course, you've got customer service that you can reach any and all day. Okay, so just a little bit of a history. You are catching us on a good year. This is our 45th anniversary, and we started off in a little small dairy barn in Union, Illinois. Oops. Sorry, I bumped that. And that was 45 years ago, and we keep on going strong. Still family owned by our founder, Mary Beth Sanford. And we currently right now are a top 40 supplier, and we on average right now last year we sold 81.5 million bags. A couple of key points that I want to point out. We have, for the past several years, been averaging about 99.3 to 4% of on-time delivery. All of our product line runs typically 5 to 10 working days, depending upon the decoration style, and 99+% of those are delivered on time. And probably more importantly for you than that, or equally as important for you than that, is that of our entire order base that we get day in, day out, about 45% of our orders are repeat orders. So a real great feature when you think about that. I think we all want annuities, and if you can sell something on the bags or packaging side that you can repeat almost 50% of the time, it's actually a pretty cool option. So just wanted to make you think about that. We take product safety very, very seriously. We have a lot of our products are FDA compliant. They meet a 5-point compliance check, and we're also CTPAT certified. That essentially means that we get faster clearance through the border, so we see things faster when we bring things in from offshore. Um, as always, our compliance team, and you might have seen Christy Knapp on the previous screens, a couple of screens ago. You can reach out directly to her if you need compliance information for any of the customers that you're working with. Um, I wanted to highlight some of the key customer benefits as an A plus program member that you get with Chromo EQP. One is you get preferred pricing, and you can see here, and I can send out to you either digitally or a hard copy, excuse me, of our A plus program card. And it's a real easy cheat sheet to give you an idea of the average production time on all of the processes that we've got. We're actually up to 11 imprint processes right now. So without the cheat sheet, it can get a little bit daunting. But I will say our website's really easy to work with, as well as the A plus card. It makes it really quite simple. I do want to point out a couple of things with you regards to EQP. You get EQP at first column on screen print and sparkle items. Everything else, you get EQP at 500 pieces or more. The only thing that you do not get EQP on are any of our packaging. That'd be tissue paper, ribbons, bows, etc., and anything from our design center. But everything else, you can follow this sheet and you'll never make a mistake. So, um, and you will notice that there's a bunch of frees on there. And I just wanted to point out to you that digital full color is free. Your plate setup is free. Your setup charge for Color Vista is free. Your setup for screen print, you get your first plate free at 500 pieces or more, and reorder plates are always free. As the same goes, reorder plates are free for foil imprint and flexo imprint. So, but again, if you need one of those cards, let us know, and happy to get it out to you. Also, want to bring up the self promo and okay, Don, I will definitely send that out to you. So I'm gonna make a note so I got it. Just want to point out to you quickly the self promo and co-branding opportunities that you've got here. We've got a very generous self promo program, so you're 25% off of EQP, as well as 25% off of the applicable setup charge with that. We also have seen a lot of people that want to do co-sponsoring. So it might be a golf tournament that your customer wants primary visibility of their logo, but you want to put your logo on it as well. And if you're doing something like that as a co-branding or a co-sponsorship, you can take 10% off the EQP and 10% off your plate for that. So something not a lot of suppliers do, and we felt it was important because those opportunities arise even more so now than before. So as I mentioned, 11 imprints, actually 13 when you include our design center. But we just wanted to show you the imprint processes here. They go into great depth on our website, but I wanted to walk you through those a little bit just so you could see the differences. I'm going to go through kind of quick here and show you some of the bags that are involved in these. But one thing really nice when you go to our website or you go to the catalog is if you're looking for a specific style of bag, it's only going to show the imprints that are available on that. So you're never going to really have any confusion on that. Another cheat I will give you is that a lot of our bags, most of our bags are named. And that's the easiest way to go about that because you'll find the item number varies depending upon the imprint style. So Flexo ink, this is something that we typically do. It's a Flexo because it's a rubber flexible plate, and it's usually on a rotary drum, and it prints primarily plastic and paper. These are really good for affordable prices, fast production times, and inks can be mixed to a color match. So Flexo is our first of quite a few here. Foil imprint gives you a little bit more of an upscale look when you're decorating, and we can foil imprint on some plastics, and on the high density paper and high density plastic and paper bags. We can also foil imprint on ribbon as well. So this is a look that you typically see with your gloss Euro totes, your matte Euro totes, a little bit more upscale, kind of boutique style looks. So, screen printing is probably one of the most popular decoration styles that we offer, and we offer it on a wide variety of our non-woven cotton jute, polyester bags, as well as our new denim bags. Like I would say, this is probably one of the most popular imprint styles. And what I'll tell you is, if you compare, say you that bag on the left there is our Big Thunder tote. If you were to take our tote and compare our one color imprint versus anybody else in the industry, you're going to find that we get the most color saturation, tightest detail than anybody else can. And it's one of the reasons why people consider our bags one of the premium bags out there with a screen print imprint. So that's your screen print. Now, Color Vista, with today's logos and people wanting more and more tight registration, multiple colors, Color Vista is a great way to go and give that to your customer. And it's very economical. Typically, in most cases, to do full color like you see here, on the same bag that you want to do a one color on, you're probably about an 80-cent change in price point. Okay, so something really good to know. No additional setups or run charges to do that, and we can do Color Vista on non-woven polyester, uncoated paper in our cotton and jute bags, and as well as our new denim bags. So it's a great option for you to go and show really tight color. Now, one of the things I will say, because it's digital, we always want to throw up that caveat that we can't do PMS colors. But what I will tell you is we get very, very good at getting so close that a lot of times Color Vista is used as an option when a customer doesn't want to do a PMS match or it's not available in the bag they're looking at. So, digital full color. This is a great process. This is an in-house process where we actually will convert bags in-house, and we can do digital full color. And you can see by these images some really striking detail. Super, super fine imprint, and it's not quite edge to edge coverage, but you can see it gets super close. And it's available in really low minimums, I believe 250 pieces, as well as it's a very short lead time. So you're looking at about 10 working days right now. The cool thing about this is, if you've got a customer that wants to do something that is a very specific size, you can offer that in the digital full color on the plastic bags. So. Sublimation. One of the things that we have been asked over the past couple of years is that we've had people that want to do that custom all over imprint look, but they don't have the lead time to go to our design center and create that bag to do that. So we've got a selection of non-woven polyester bags that you can print edge to edge with our sublimation process and get this type of result that you can see here. Very vivid color, really fine detail, and you can do just about anything you want and get super close to that custom look, overall custom look, in as short as 10 working days. So just to give you an idea, looking at that Nashville bag right there, this happens to be something that we've seen super popular right now. So we've been doing a lot of destination bags, and we currently have over 50 destination related imprints that are yours to use. Feel free to reach out to your sales rep, reach out to me, anybody in-house. And if you've got a customer that's doing a sales meeting in Nashville, we can modify that design to tailor to your customer's logo in their event. Sparkle is a imprint that we've had around for quite a few years now, and it's a great way. It's a very unique to give your customer a little bit more of a a blingy style logo, if you will, um, kind of bedazzle your bag. The cool thing about this is it is a transfer, so it doesn't come off. And we can do this on cotton jute. We can do this on non-woven. We can do it on polyester bags, as well as on ribbon and our sheer elegance tissue. So it's a great way to go if a customer is looking for something that's a little bit more upscale, um, or different. We see a lot of this where people are utilizing it um, uh, as a continuation of a theme where they're using something bright and shiny in the rest of their program. So, dynamic color. This is a digital print that we can use on non-woven plastic and paper bags. It's really good for multicolor imprints. Also, when you've got super tight registration, um, so it's just yet another option where you can do multicolor on a variety of different bags. Now, I'm going to mention this. You might look at this and say, "Hey, this looks good. We're looking at a non-woven bag here, and this looks kind of close to Color Vista." If you get in this situation where you're a little bit concerned about which process to do, please call us, and we're more than happy to help you out with that. And we'll make a recommendation based on what your customer's looking for, what you're looking for, and we'll help you figure it all out. Make it real easy. Chromatic is a digital print process that we use on both tissue as paper bags, and it's really good to give you that muted, like saturated color with super tight registration. Again, on short runs. All of these are in house processes, so you can typically do it on the minimum quantity. So it's a great option as opposed to going and doing a custom bag. Um, Brilliance is a heat transfer process that we use on ribbons, and it's just another way if you've got a customer that is looking for full color on ribbons. Brilliance is a great way to do that. I spoke a little while ago where we do the sublimation. We are also now doing, and I even don't have a slide for it yet, but we are now doing sublimation on ribbons up to 12 inches wide. So we're seeing some really cool stuff with sublimation on ribbons. So that's another way that you can do full color. You could actually put your picture on a ribbon now if you wanted to, and that's being done right in house. And marquee is just another way that we can imprint our large decorative bows, and these are the bows that you would see on the front door of a new home or on the hood of a brand new car, and that's the imprint style for that. And then we can also do direct print on other items. Say if you need to do labels, we do a lot of ribbon cuttings with the up to 12-inch ribbons. We have the large scissors where we can direct print directly on those items. So it's another option that we have if you need to do a grand opening, need to do scissors or something along that line. So just a reminder of the direct print there. I wanted to take the time I've got left and just talk a little bit about some of the new products. I think a lot of people are really very familiar with us and our paper, plastic, non-woven, and some of our polyester pieces, but we're doing more and more in some of the higher end totes, what people might consider the sustainable is always a difficult word because it's in the beauty of it's in the eye of the beholder. But we've had a lot of people asking for higher end price point bags that we can do our processes on. So we've added quite a few over the past couple of years, and I just want to walk through those really cool. Oops, I think I did that a little too fast. Oh, bear with me one second. Okay. So sorry about that. So you can see a photo array of the new items, and starting off with the Sanford. If you only request one sample at the end of this, this is the one thing that I would suggest that you take a look at. This is a really large bag. Sometimes the photo doesn't do it justice, but the Sanford is a 14-ounce heavyweight cotton bag with a wooden button and loop closure. It's got 2 exterior side pockets, super deep pockets. You can put an umbrella in there. You can put a Stanley tumbler in there. You can do an Owala bottle, anything like that. Um, it is a terrific bag. You can decorate it with sparkle, decorate it with screen print, or decorate it with Color Vista. And as you can see by that one photo, we can even do screen print on the end gussets. This bag right here, when you pick it up, I always do the test. Some of my sales team they roll their eyes at me, but I always ask people, what do you think this should sell for? And typically we hear 15 to 20 or higher on this. This bag right now is $5.80 on a C. So an incredible piece. And I would highly encourage you to get a sample of that if you if you would like to see it, or check us out at the next show you're going to, because I guarantee the bag makers rep that's doing that show will have a sample of it. The Riley is a blend of cotton and jute. It's got an exterior pocket, and this is got a interior lining, so it's easy to clean. And I believe this one is actually FDA approved as well. So another great look. The cotton jute line has really taken off for us and has actually created a whole category. So make sure you take a peek on the website, or take a peek online at that, because or on the website or in the catalog, because there are some great sizes that you can do. So on our 45th anniversary, in 45 years, Mary Beth has not ever named a bag after herself. And this is the year that she did it. So the MB and the Dan are 2 denim totes. It's got that classic curved Lululemon look, but in a really nice, soft 12-ounce cotton wash material. It is available with a bottom board, but these have been just really well received. People with Western themes. We've been seeing a lot of full color on it, but also a lot of just screen printing, like that Wild West design right there. It's got a really cool vintage look on it, and just a really, really nice bag. And again, it has been selling super well. The Carol and the Scott, as I mentioned, Mary Beth just named a bag after 45 years. It's the first time she ever named something after herself. But we've started over the past couple of years naming bags after 30-year employees. So we've got the Carol and the Scott here. These are a heavy-duty 600 denier polyester bag. And these can be sublimated, not to the edge, but you can get very close. So a great bag, really nice weight bag, and you can choose any of our 4 imprint styles that you see that are listed for that. And these basically, like the 13, 15, 10, that Scott echoes the same shape and size as our Big Thunder grocery tote. So it's a nice way, if you've been doing the Big Thunder in the past, this is a nice way to kind of have your customers step up their game and do something in the 600 denier polyester. The Aurora, we added the Aurora in natural a couple of years ago, and it has been such a popular bag that we also came out in the navy and black with it this year. And again, cotton twill handles, 10-ounce cotton, and very nice bag for a great price point. Most every bag that I'm showing you here is going to be $6 or under. And I guess I did lie to you. We do have the sublimated ribbon in here, but what I wanted to point out to you, and it's really hard to see here, is that that we can go up to 12 inches. So it really gives you a lot of options. And I'm going to just focus on this for a minute. Options that you would never think of. We have seen people do 5 and 6 inch ribbons that go inside of a box. So when you're doing kitting It's the first banner that you see, if you will, when you open it up. We see people doing 12-inch table runners that are 5 feet long. They take the 12-inch wide ribbon. I've seen people sublimate coloring designs on them, so at an event people can color them in. Or we I just recently saw a 8-foot banners that were a architectural drawing of a um, planned addition to a hospital, along with the capital campaign message next to it, and all the public areas of the hospital. They were putting these up. So there's a lot of great ways that you can use this sublimated ribbon, again, because you can see, like the heritage up top as well as the believe below, you've got no real limitations on the colors. If you were to look closely at the travel one there, it's actually got photos in the spelling of travel. So a lot of great detail that you can do with the banners. So some pretty neat stuff. Um, Now, probably about 80% of our business is done from our stock line. 80 to 85% of our business is done from stock items. And we currently carry about 38 million pieces in stock. So it's really rare that you find us out of stock of something. And with the 13 or so imprint styles that we've got, there's a way to achieve just about any look at any price point. But when you can't get there, we have our own factory offshore, in as much as you can own a factory in China. And we've got other supplier relationships where we can do totally custom for you. So if you want to do a custom box, like you see here, you want to take a Big Thunder, but you want to do pink straps on a purple bag, and you want yellow gussets, you can do it. And usually on most of our design center options, you'll find that we can get as low as a minimum of 1,000 pieces. So the design center is a department that we can transfer you to, or if you look back at that contact page, you can get it from there. I know this is going to be recorded, so you can take a look back. But all they need to know is what you're trying to achieve, the timeline you're working with, and they can put together some options for you. So if you don't see it on the website, you don't see it in the catalog, don't give up. Chances are we've probably done something like it, or very close to it in the design center. So um, feel free to think of them as an option as well. Um, Also, to help you sell a little bit more, we have some vertical markets that have been super popular, and we have created total branding flyers. Now, we have these total branding flyers in a generic form, and you can order them from the sample department, but you can also reach out to us if you'd like, and we can actually create uh, one done just for your customer. So if you want to expand your business, you want to show your customer uh, a little bit beyond what they're already doing, we've got some vertical markets that we can do, whether it be hospitality or it be construction. But there's a lot of different ways that you can do that, and these are just some examples of, here's an education version of that. And so you can see, you can send us a logo, send us the website of the customer, and we can actually go and create this for you to be able to give out to your customer. And just before I wrap up here, I just want to let you know that we can also do things like printed labels. We can do hang tags. We can do poly bagging for any of your orders. We can fold in stuffed tissue if you'd like. And we can do tails on bows if you'd like. One popular choice is that we do a lot of wearables for people with sparkle. So if say you're doing a bag with sparkle and they want to carry the theme through on the people that are at a trade show booth, they want to put that same sparkle design on a t-shirt or a hat or something like that, we are more than happy to do that. You can just let us know, or we can create the transfers for you, and we can send you that, and you can have your decorator put them on any way you'd like. So just a reminder of that. Um, One thing that we always like to show, obviously, with a great variety of bags, the number of decoration techniques that we have and our design center, we always recommend the good better, best approach to showing people concepts, and we can help you this with virtuals. So, going left to right, you can see we go from um, we go from the flexo imprinted bag to a uh, to the full color decoration, then the digital full color, and then digital full color all the way across. But you can show your customer the different ways that you can go and do that. Um, and you can also carry that through on the not just plastic but all the other styles. um, Again, a reminder: the cotton jute, non-woven, polyester, our packaging, our paper and plastic are the product families that we've got available to you, as well as the design center. Um, Here's your cotton jute, the polyester. The beauty of the polyester is that there's so many options that you can do with the full color decoration there, um, from the uh, from the grocery style, the 5K Eagle Run, that folds up into a little pocket, the polyester, or uh, and then you've got, this is the on the left hand side, you've got the edge to edge full color on that polyester tote, which is it is incredibly brilliant. You can look at the detail in that tiger that's in the water with the eyes. Non-woven, same thing. Many different options. You can screen print, you can sparkle, you can color vista, and several of our non-woven options. You've got the edge to edge. So, and just a reminder about packaging, the bows. We also offer tissue in a variety. Plastic. I would be remiss if I did not mention that that Halloween is coming, and we've got a lot of stock designs. But also with that digital full color on plastic, we can create your own Halloween designs. So if you got a customer who wants to do something a little bit different, we can do that for you. Um, just some examples of the broad range of the paper. Um, and then just wrapping up, I just want to remind you that as part of the promo EQP, samples are always free. So random samples, we're happy to get them out to you. We can work on free mock-ups for you. We have our art inquiry team that it can always evaluate the art that you've got. So if you've got a project with a customer and you want to make sure that the art you're using is something that will work for one of our processes, you can just send it to art inquiry and they can tell you if it's going to work or what you might need in order to make it work. And then lastly, just a reminder that with every order, we give you up to a free hour artwork that is included in that order. So um, that, in a very long, quick nutshell, is bag makers. And I'm going to stop presenting here. And Don,
Pete, I
yes,
appreciate it. Thanks so much for going through everything with us today. I really appreciate it.
absolutely, absolutely. And I made a note, Don, you'd said you wanted one of those cheat sheets, so I'll take care of that and get it out to you. Um, and Ian, what I'll probably do is I'll also give you I'll probably send you the digital file, the A+ card, in case somebody asks you and it doesn't make it back to me. You can send it out, but it's pretty much what is up on your profile sheet too, as well.
Okay, excellent. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's see.
All right.
Don says, I love bag makers, and my rep, Jane Ryan, who I've worked with just about 30 years I've been in business. That's
Who
awesome.
who does not love Jane Ryan? So so yeah, awesome. Well, thank you, Don, for that, and I'll pass that along.
All right, excellent. I'll stop recording, and I appreciate it so much.
Awesome. Thanks.